right, I'm at the office today. This is new. So a couple weeks ago, some of my friends who have a beer event business, they run Bozeman Craft Beer Week, they had a little space in their office. So I was like, hey, I need a spot, maybe a few days a week. Let's share if you have the space, and they do. So we're gonna take a look. Now the great thing is there's a view of the mountains, which I'll show you in a second, but also it's so close. It's very close to where I live. So I left right around lunchtime on Monday, and it took me, I think, about 8 minutes to get here. So let's go check it out inside. So this is the spot. So my friend Jessie, she sits over here. She's out, I think she was here this morning. And then I sit there. My other friend Loy, she's usually not here when I come in. So I usually sit there, and it's actually her desk. Loy just painted the wall here, so it looks pretty good. And yeah, it's pretty chill. We have a small window here, couch, table, and a beer fridge. Pretty fun in here. So I'm just gonna sit down right there and do some work. So I don't come into the office every day, just a couple times a week, just to sort of like get out of the house. And I used to go to coffee shops every now and then, maybe like once a week or so, but I usually didn't get as much work done, and it was kind of a distraction and that sort of thing. That is one of the main reasons I decided to, join my friends in their office space here. Sometimes at home, I get distracted, and a lot of times it's on something like semi-productive, but it's still a distraction, and it's a great way to procrastinate. And it's a great way to just stay off task while feeling like you're doing something productive. In fact, I was chatting with my dad the other day, and he mentioned like just cleaning out like an old medicine cabinet or some storage area, just getting rid of some old stuff, when what he really needed to do was like some work, and he should have been doing something else, but he was distracting himself by cleaning. Maybe I saw him doing that when I was a kid. And again, I mean, it's actually like slightly productive, but it's not the thing you need to be working on. Anyway, the point is today I needed to do a few things, like do some bookkeeping. I do my own bookkeeping. For me, it's a great way to keep track of like expenditures and not let things get out of hand. So every month I could see I'm spending X amount on software, and I could review and realize like, hey, I need to like go through and like cancel that subscription or something like that. The point is I came in and I needed to get some stuff done. And for me, a couple of the other distractions aside from cleaning is my wonderful dog, Georgie. So she's high energy and likes to walk a lot. And in fact, she would like walk, play frisbee, like play ball and fetch all day long until she was completely exhausted. Obviously, I don't have the time to do that. Although I like to spend, 2 to 3 hours a day outside walking, doing something like that with her. Sometimes I can't get that much time away. And the reason why I'm telling you this, and people, if you have dogs, you know what I'm talking about. Dogs or cats or even some other animal that will walk up to you. I guess kids do this too, not that they are animals or pets, but you're working and they will come up, and Georgie will lay her cute little head on my lap and wag her tail and basically ask me to take her for a walk or play or something like that. And I'm not made of stone. I usually do it. I'll usually stop what I'm doing and totally give her the wrong feedback, and then I will end up stopping my work and then go play. Basically, I'll go play and have a good time. And I'll tell you, it's pretty fun. And I even do it in the middle of the winter when there's snow out there and I have to put on layers of clothing. The point is, I came here today specifically because I had a handful of things that I really needed to get done, and I didn't want to put it off. It's a great place to work, just quiet. The neighbors are very quiet. Probably going to be coming in a little more often. Now, today my friends Jesse and Loy, I didn't pass them in here. I think Jesse was in here earlier in the morning, but occasionally, you know, sit down. We'll have a beer, you know, usually later in the afternoon after we've finished work, but it's a nice way just to, you know, have sort of an office environment where, you know, we're entrepreneurs and have our own small businesses, and typically we maybe wouldn't run into very many other people, especially for me, because I really do work on my own. They're planning events and potentially a lot more social than I am, so they're out, you know, having meetings sometimes. So anyway, I don't have a ton of stuff here either. I bring like my notebook here, just a notebook with a grid in here, and then my laptop, of course, a couple legal pads, and it's really like I can pop into a co-working space anywhere, whether it's here or if I'm traveling or whatever. Like I just have a few things that I need, and then everything else is like Google Docs or WordPress or, you know, some cloud-based app, so I don't have to lug around really anything. And then I can clean up my stuff, and it's like I was never here, so if Loy is using the desk, I'm not in her way or anything like that. So that is the office, and I'm gonna head out. Let me know what you think of the office, if you want to see some more videos in here, if you want to meet the crew or something like that. So thanks a lot for checking it out, and we'll see you next time.